right across to this wall, right across to that wall. But James's great grandmother, I think it's great grandmother or relation, she was big into the old Ouija boards. And the local vicar was tied up with this. King John's treasure. Where's it buried? Where did he lose it?
In the wash.
For many years, King John's chest was in the Great Hall. Till recently. It's still there, but we've been told it's not his chest anymore. But we still say it's his chest. So if King John's chest is in the Great Hall, how can his treasure be in the wash? So, James's great-great-grandmother thought she'd call King John up. And they had this séance on a Sunday night in the vicarage. And I say they had a plan, a map. And they didn't use a glass, they used a dagger. As they drew it around, bang, X marks the spot. So the next day the staff came in and started digging out. There used to be a bigger hole on the other side, 4 times the size of that one over there. They didn't find any treasure, but what they found here, I'm actually standing and you're actually on the edge of the moat here. This is where the drawbridge and everything went across for the motte and the bailey and the keep of the castle. So, but in here they actually did find those bits of pottery and bits of coins and things. They did find the odd bit, but no treasure, which is a shame. But here, you know, you can actually see it now. I suppose a lot of you probably know about the snail mounds at Lifton New Build.
No.
Ours, it starts off flat just down the end, and you can actually see it comes up and it curves, it turns underneath that, it goes up, then it turns again, and then if that wall wasn't there, that bank carries along and then goes up onto the very top. This was a viewing platform. Before the steps were put in at the end, it would have been a viewing platform to look at the garden. Probably to look at the garden which was here, probably been able to see over the yew hedge before the height it was to see what was down there and everything. So this, you know, it's all dug out and everything. So it's one of it's our snail mound, but it's not quite a snail mound. Garden at Rockingham, it's not the best time of the year to see it. We've actually had awful year for roses this year with black spots, and I think the majority of people have. We don't try and spray too much, but you know, we do. But this dates back to Richard and Lavinia's times, so about 1850, something like that. This was put in, somewhere around there. And it was, say, it's based on the old keep. There was a plan found when they were clearing some bits and pieces out of the old keep, and the castle, the hedge was planted what they call on the inner walkway of the keep. The actual rose beds are rooms or is it cloisters or so, and where the statue is in the middle, that's meant to represent where a single cannon was on the plan. But you've got to think, where we're actually standing, we would have been buried under soil, because the keep would have been up there. You know, there would have been a huge mound of soil here with a motte in the back, up there. So, and then, you know, it was all pulled down in the Civil War and left, and then that's what Richard and Lavinia actually put in, was this garden here. And James and Lizzie over the last 10 years have put in the herbaceous borders just on the outside of the rose garden, which go around, and that sort of tries to mimic this rose garden.